Here's Ella. All right, underline your VIPs, Al. Look at her go. Remember, she's double underlining the question, which is what I want you guys to do too, because after everything's said and done, we have to go back to the word problem, find out exactly what they want to know. All right, ready? Here's the key difference between what you've been doing and what's new. How many ratios do you see? Kirsten, you now have to contend with 2 sets of tape diagrams. It's like another layer compared to what you've been doing. You are going to construct 2 sets of tape diagrams, and we're going to label them as follows. We have a set for Saturday and a set for Sunday. So go back into the word problem. What was our ratio for Saturday night, occupied to unoccupied? Olivia. Watch what I'm going to do just to try to get you guys into the habit. Before I even box it out with tape segments, put a 2 here, put a 5 here. Hopefully you can see then when you put the numbers that that 2 to 5 is coming from here. That's where that's coming from. And then make your boxes, 2 boxes to 5 boxes. Everybody do that. Sal, do this also. What was our ratio on Sunday night, occupied to unoccupied? Liam, another bad throw. I had a pen in my hand. I have an excuse. Okay, put the 6 and 1 in the margin and then box it out. Oh, by the way, Liam.
Nice.
That was few. See how you now have 2 sets of tape diagrams. They're still comparing occupied to unoccupied. The difference is it's day 1 and day 2, and the ratios change between the 2 days. Olivia? No, you'll see that tomorrow we will. Today it's pretty much straightforward. We're going to go back and read the question now and see what we're going to do with the information that's still left that we have to disperse evenly. So, ready? Repeat after me. Go to bold. One more time. Go to bold. What I mean by that is after you have your tape diagrams constructed, go to the boldface print and read it over again and tell me what I should do with that 432. Where does it have to be divided and on what day? Read through it and raise your hand when you have an answer. What do I have to do with that number? Where's my Scooby ball? Suddenly I don't have so many hands up. I have to do something with this number right here. I got to decide though. I've got now 4 segments here. I've got 4 strips. If you think about what we did back in lesson 4 and even lesson 5, I had to take a number and I had to pick out where to divide it, which strip I need to disperse it evenly amongst. Only difference now is instead of looking at 2, I got to look at 4 and decide where that 432 has to get divided. And the information is in the question. Aiden.
You have to evenly divide the 432 into the 6 occupied rooms under Sunday.
Okay. It's telling me it's Sunday and it's occupied. So I'm going to go on my tape diagram to Sunday, occupied, and that's where my 432 needs to be divided evenly among how many boxes? 8 and how many?
6.
Everybody do that. It should be a nice even number with no remainder. Everybody do it. Hold on. Everybody do it, and then we'll come back here. 432 divided by 6. Let's get back on task. None of that in-between stuff was on the blog. All right, what do we get? Jules, coming to you.
72.
How many have 72? Same thing as always. When you find the magic number, it is good for every box, every day. So put it in. It works for everything, not just on the day that you're working. It's a lot of boxes to write the number, but do it. And you're almost done. Now you got to go back and say, okay, I got all my information. What does the question ask? What do they want to know? Go back to bold again in this case. What's the actual question that we have to figure out? Jules.
How many unoccupied rooms does it have on Saturday?
Okay, so it's Saturday, unoccupied. That's these boxes here. What do I got to do?
You have to add 72 to 72.
How many times? How many boxes?
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one.
Okay.
5.
72 times 5, everybody do it. Charles, what'd you get? Oh no. 72 times 5, bud?
Oh, wait.
Try it again.
360?
Everybody get 360? I'll give you this.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Now it's going to be a different one.
360 is good. For now, because of time, skip this bottom part of page 3. Let's go to the next exercise and just practice it again. Read through it quietly, underline your key pieces of information again, guys. Go for it. While you're working on that, I'll just underline the VIPs. In my VIPs, I've really just narrowed it down to the bare bones pieces of information that you really need. Bare bones. Without the fluff. What are my labels first? What am I comparing what to what? Apples to oranges, feet to inches? What am I comparing? Push-ups, sit-ups. Now let's make sure order matters. I'm going to reverse it because they're giving me sit-ups first. Did you have it reversed?
No.
Be careful. All right. So since they list sit-ups first, we're going to make that first. Once I have my labels, sit-ups and push-ups is also good for after the injury. That's not going to change. All right, what's my first ratio originally before you got hurt? Andrew.
5 to 3.
Make your boxes 5 for 3. 5 to 3. Where's the Scooby ball?
It's on the floor.
It's over there. And what's my ratio after he got hurt? Ready, John? John, what's my ratio after?
Ratio for after the injury is 7 to 8.
Not 7 to 8.
Oh, 7 to 1.
7 to 1. Is that right? Yep, 7 to 1. All right, box it out. I'm going to go right back to the question. 7 sit-ups for every 1 push-up.
Yeah, but what's there? 8 push-ups.
That's going to be what we're going to divide. That's the next step. But our actual given ratios is 5 to 3 before and 7 to 1 after. Tape diagrams are done. Now it's just a matter of taking the information that they give us in the word problem and figuring out which set or which boxes to divide it by. So we go to bold. It's only a $3,000 machine, John. Don't worry. $3,000 machine with cobwebs. Where is the ball?
You have it!
Not anymore. I don't need. Where is it?
Maybe it's on the floor. Maybe it's on the floor.
Where did it go?
That poor machine. On it.
Afraid to have anybody throw it at this point. Back to the lesson at hand. Go to bold. How many of what do we have to distribute evenly? Gonna catch us nicely? Okay. Guys, pay attention. 8 push-ups. Kirsten, before his injury or after his injury?
After.
So we go to 8, or we go to after injury. It's 8, how many? Sit-ups or push-ups?
Push-ups.
Push-ups after injury. We have to distribute 8, but in this case we only have to divide it by 1. There's only 1 box. 8 divided by 1 is 8, and that goes in every box. Now all we have to do to finish this up is find out what they're asking us. What do they want to know? Go back to the question. I'll take it down too, Kirsten.
You're welcome. That's a bad throw. Almost.
It was better safe low than it was high. Olivia, what do they want to know?
High. How many push-ups was Peter completing before his injury?
Okay, push-ups before. Here's our boxes representing push-ups before. 8 times what? What's our answer? Say it again, Lev. 24 is our answer.
That was the
Look,
best.
they want to know, Charlie, they want to know, according to the question, how many push-ups did he complete before his injury? I have to go to before injury, push-ups, that's 8 plus 8 plus 8 to give me 24. Okay? Let me ask you this as a follow-up. What if they asked for how many sit-ups did he complete after his injury? What would the answer be if it was sit-ups after injury? Because after you've done your magic number, you could figure out anything and everything. It's just depending on what they're asking. What would our answer be, Liam? 56. What if they ask how many sit-ups before his injury? Charlie? Correct. I think that covers pretty much everything. You guys are going to work on the next 2 problems on your own in your group. Well, you can work in groups, but you're going to do it with your partner. And I'll come around and take a look and see how you're doing. So you're doing, look, guys, you're doing question number 3. And then the next page, number 4. Okay? You might not get it to both, but see if you can get number 3 done before lunch. Good.